All right, welcome to your weekly recap from your friends here at .LA. I'm Kelly O'Grady, .LA's chief host and correspondent. We love everything LA tech media and startup news here, so if you do too, you're in the right place. Okay, so the long weekend is behind us. The sky lit up with about 1 trillion illegal fireworks, but it's back to work this week. I'm sure I'm not the only one that felt like Friday would never arrive, but it's here and I've got the latest headlines for you. So let's start in with a little COVID update. Remember how the government was handing out checks to help small businesses? Well, the Small Business Association released the list and there are some surprising ones on it. Although it has millions in the bank, Jukin Media apparently took $2.2 million in PPP funds, while its user-generated videos have been thriving during the pandemic. It said in a statement to .LA that they used the funds to cover payroll costs and help avoid layoffs. And remember Bird, the e-scooter company that laid off about 406 employees in a few minutes over Zoom? They're on the list too, for reportedly receiving roughly between 5 and 10 million in a loan to help it retain 341 jobs. But it gets weirder. Bird is insisting they never applied for the funds and is trying to determine why they were included on the list. And over in media, things just got a lot worse for TikTok. Not only is it banned in India, cutting off 500 million users, but it's also pulling out of Hong Kong due to data sharing and security issues in the region. And if that weren't enough, the Trump administration is reportedly considering banning TikTok in the United States over its affiliation with China, even though the company seems to be trying to distance itself from the parent company by hiring former Disney bigwig Kevin Mayer. Meanwhile, Snap stock surged after the news broke. For more on this from Tammy Abdullah and Rachel Urenga, check out the link below. And onto the startup world, we did a really interesting Q&A with the CEO of Sweetgreen, Jonathan Neiman. Interestingly enough, he is adamant that Sweetgreen is not a tech company. In an age where it feels like everyone wants to be a tech company, the company with the $1.6 billion valuation known for its salads claims that it's not aiming for that. Neiman certainly has lofty goals, wanting to expand to well over 1,000 locations, but says he's trying to grow Sweetgreen in the mold of Starbucks, not Snapchat. Read the full article from Ben Bergman on our website. Next up is a perfect example of how LA startups are trying to solve critical issues in our community. Los Angeles invests hundreds of millions of dollars every year to alleviate homelessness, but the networks that underlie those efforts are held together by legal pads and spreadsheets. The Get Help platform, founded by Anthony Greco, who has suffered through the system personally, is seeking to fix that. The result of a lifetime of experience with substance abuse and homelessness, the app has been so effective that Los Angeles took it from beta to a basic tool in the city's plan for one of its largest emergencies, getting homeless people off the street during the COVID-19 pandemic. Having real-time information is key, and Get Help is hoping to carve out a world where finding shelter is as easy as ordering an Uber. And finally, Tinder's launching video. As COVID puts a pause on dating for many singles, Tinder has rolled out a new video chat feature called Face to Face. The video calls reportedly prioritize control and comfort by prompting users to agree to a set of ground rules and allowing them to disable the video feature at any point. During the pandemic, virtual dates have become the default, but will it last? Interestingly, 40% of Gen Z members who tried video dating said they'd continue using the feature as a way to decide if they wanted to meet in real life in the future, even after things open. Admittedly, this feature would have saved me many a bad date back during my single days. All right, now over to the investing side of things. There were quite a few cash infusions this week across industries. First up is Popshop Live. During the shutdown, the platform helped LA boutiques stay open that were forced to shutter their physical locations. With a new twist on shopping, Popshop allows users to shop on their phones via a live stream, as if they're browsing through products and interacting with clerks in store. After raising $3 million, Popshop is looking beyond brick and mortar stores and will host anyone looking to expand their audience, from influencers to national retailers. Next up is Nomad Homes, the startup that's building a managed marketplace for users to not only search for properties, but also finance and complete the paperwork for residential real estate. Doesn't that sound like a dream? In a seed round led by Comcast Ventures, Nomad Homes raised $4 million in order to grow its LA-based engineering team, as well as grow its marketplace and services. Nomad's focusing on Dubai currently, and eventually other Middle Eastern and European cities, giving shopping for real estate is tough without the user-friendly experience Zillow and Redfin create in the United States. And to round out our investing news, 2 automotive-focused startups also raised funds this week. The luxury electric car maker Karma raised $100 million in new funding with the aim of limiting its Chinese ownership. And RiderShare, the Airbnb for motorcyclists, has raised $2 million in a Series A round. It's certainly heartening to see deals getting done even in the midst of the pandemic. For more on these stories from Rachel Urenga, Ben Bergman, and Leslie Ignacio, check out our website. And this week we hosted a one-on-one with Stephen Galanis, the founder and CEO of celebrity app Cameo. This was a really fun one, and not just because I was taking notes on how to get myself listed on the app. Watch the playback on our website if you missed it for some really interesting insights on how the app plans to grow, as well as what Snoop Dogg said to Steve when he joined. All right, that's it for our weekly recap. For more details on these stories, other news this week, and to learn more about the virtual events we're hosting, visit us on our website, sign up for our newsletter, and be sure to follow us on Instagram so you don't miss my daily digest of the day's top headlines. I'm Kelly O'Grady for .LA.